financing available. Now is the best time to call and schedule your free in-home consultation. Visit us at Mid-Atlantic today.
Welcome back, everybody. If you're a Jurassic Park fan, or if you just love movies and you want to support a good cause, this weekend there's an event going on that you will definitely want to hear about. So Rob Rector with Revival House joining us live this morning to talk more about that event. Rob, thank you for waking up with us this morning.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So you guys have a really interesting event going on this weekend. Tell me about that.
Yes. It's called Jurassic Fest. So it's kind of based off the same principle we did last year. Last year we did an event. It was a fundraiser for BB Hospital in Lewis, Delaware, and we did Jaws Fest. So we screened Jaws, the Spielberg classic, on about a 50-foot screen outside. We had food vendors, we had entertainment, we had live music, we had regular vendors out there as well too, games for the kids. And it was a whopping success. So we were pleased to be able to be invited back to kind of replicate that event again this year. A little bit under safer conditions now, and we're here with Jurassic Park now.
Yeah, sounds very cool. So the event this year still benefits the hospital, correct?
Yes, exactly. So it's a free event. It's open to the public. We are just asking for donations at the door. But all the proceeds will go directly to the hospital, the frontline workers who have helped us during this pandemic.
Yeah, and that was actually my next question. So we all know healthcare workers the past year, 2 years now, have been working so hard. Tell me why events like this, to benefit them, are really important.
Well, I mean, I've said this before. It's like our goal is not give them any more patients and help them, along the way, because they've been putting in more hours. They've been doing, overtime shifts. And it was important for us to recognize them and to just kind of say thanks.
Yeah.
In the only way we know how, with a movie.
Yeah, a fun movie.
A fun movie.
So for people who aren't familiar with Revival House in general, tell me what you guys do.
Sure. So Revival House is just a small sandbox. It's we've been screening films and events, film-related events, at the Milton Theater for the past 5 years. Where we'll do challenges, filmmaker challenges. We give away prizes to filmmakers. We do local filmmaker competitions, and then we do screenings of older films sometimes too, like The Goonies, and we had a full dress up, and parents could bring their kids. So we'd like to make fun events centered around movies. And last year was the first year we did it in Hudson Fields. And we're excited to be back there because it's a nice big field, so it's going to be open for a lot of people to attend.
Yeah, sounds like the perfect spot for it to happen.
Yeah.
Last question: your shirt. You mentioned it to me earlier today. Talk to me about the shirt and how people can get their own.
So the shirt was designed by Cam Productions. If you've ever seen the ubiquitous 302 horseshoe crab logo that is all over bumper stickers in Delaware. They have designed a shirt specifically for the event, which will be for sale at Jurassic Fest, and along with many other things that they sell, and along with many other vendors as well.
Perfect. An obvious question that I missed, the details on Saturday. What time, when can people show up?
Perfect. So yes, 5 o'clock is when the gates will open. Then we'll welcome them to Jurassic Park, and then screenings usually a little after dusk. So I think it's about 8:30-ish. We'll have live music at 5 o'clock, or 5:30, I'm sorry. And all the food trucks and vendors and everything will be open throughout.
All right, perfect. Rob, thank you so much. Of course, we will have all of those details on our website coming up later today. But coming up after the break, meteorologist Ulysses Garcia is back with your latest edition of Weather Tidbits. You're watching Good Morning Delmarva.
Check out Good Morning Delmarva